No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Did you guys hear that? Hey everybody, how's it going? Matt Ruck here, back with another Pixelmon video. And I've got some good news for everybody. I finally, after about 5 or 6 hours of live streaming, I was able to get through all of the ores that I had collected and smelted them all for farming the Meltans that I've been looking for. Now, like I said, I live streamed it all, so if you want to go watch the whole thing, you're more than welcome to do so. I believe the videos are up on my YouTube page. But yeah, I had about, I don't know, 10 to 12 double chests completely full of iron, gold, bauxite, and silicon ores. And using these 16 furnaces, I smelted them all in the hopes to get an adamant Meltan. Now, I did this because I've heard Meltans are, they're not necessarily hard to get because it's more of a time thing, right? And on top of that, they are one of the strongest physical punching Pokemon that you can get in the game. So obviously, I don't expect, anybody who's watching this video to necessarily go back and watch all 6 hours of the live stream. It's just too much to watch. I get it. I 100% understand. So I kind of wanted to summarize the live stream, the 6 hours of live streaming, into a short 5 to 10 minute video, just so you guys could get like an update of like what happened, like was it worth it, like what the results were. So just a little background: the Meltan has a 1 out of 8,192 chance of spawning per ingot that you smelt in a furnace. So I figured I had around 30 to 35,000 ores to smelt. So I was expecting around 4 Meltans. As I was working through this project, I was kind of expecting the battle with the Meltan to occur similar to how the legendary birds fight occurs when you have a full orb of like static souls or something. However, it wasn't quite that way, and I'm going to put a little clip in here to kind of show you what happened on the very first Meltan that spawned in. We got to keep this progress flowing smoothly here. So I think I'll do... Really wish I didn't put those infusers there now. I haven't even used them. And I might just maybe put... I mean, I suppose looks don't really matter, do they? What? Where? What? Is that how it does it? Is that how the Meltons spawn? So as you can see, I was a little caught off guard about how they spawned in. I didn't realize that they just were kind of would appear in the wild after you pulled the ores out of the furnaces, and I didn't realize that they'd be level 5. So that was two kind of things that caught me off guard. However, when the second one finally spawned, I was a little bit better prepared. I had captured a Butterfree with Stun Spore and Sleep Powder, so I figured I could increase the catch rate by using those along with using False Swipe from my Haxorus. And you can see that event here. Yes, we got one. Okay. Here we go. I can't even welcome the new guy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna false swipe him. Down to 1 HP. This is good. Good. Harden, what we expected. Butterfree. We're going to Stun Spore. When paralyzed, it loses PP. No? I caught it! Okay. Now, those first two clips that you saw were from the first day that I live streamed, and I realized after I captured that second one that it was a quiet nature. So, obviously, a special attack with punching focused moves for a Pokemon is not what you'd want. Obviously, Adamant is the ideal nature for this Pokemon. So I was like, okay, I don't want to try to get 400,000 ores to smelt just to hopefully get a single Adamant Meltan. So what I did, I actually spent some time farming a bunch of Synchro Abras with the desired natures that I needed. And I spent about 2 hours doing this to get a bunch of the different natures. And that that was pretty productive. I ended up getting all of these different synchro abras and cadabras, and I've evolved some of them into alakazams now, but I ended up getting the adamant one that I needed so that for when I streamed the second time, it was a little bit more productive and focused on what I really wanted to get out of the Meltan farming. The second day that I decided to live stream, it was a little less lucky with what was spawning as far as the Meltans. I ended up spending about the first hour and a half, you know, just putting in ores, taking them out, and I had no luck spawning a single Meltan. I was getting very disheartened. I think I probably went through around 12,000 ores without getting a single one. And then finally, I believe one spawned, and I'm gonna put the clip here because it was absolutely tragic. No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Did you guys hear that? Guys, I think we just killed a Meltan. So because of that clip, and because I heard that, you know, something was obviously suffocating in the wall behind my furnaces, I ended up mining out this area. I did fill in the little caves that were over here and over here, just to make it a little bit easier for me to go and search for all of them. But that's the reason why this wall is now mined out from how it used to look before. Using this method, though, it did work because the next Meltan that I ended up spawning in was about, I'd say, 3,000 to 4,000 ores later. And I'm going to play that clip for you right now. Oh, there we go. We finally got one. Holy crap. We're going to go out with... Wait. Okay. So we are hoping right now that we're hoping for the sync. We got a 50% chance of the sync. Nice. I like the transition from hello to hi. Really swapping it up. He's got Harden. That's fine. So I'm gonna go just with Stun Spore. So now the catch rate should be 4.5. I'm going to go with False Swipe. Okay, so that helps. I don't know if that like doubles the catch rate now that he's like 1 HP. Back. But now we will go with... I mean, it's dark out. Should be a Dusk Ball, I guess. Should work. Camille? What's happening? How you doing? I caught it first try. Okay. So in that clip, you notice that I used my Adamant Synchro Abra as in my initial slot for my Pokemon lineup. I stunned it with my Butterfree, and then I false swiped it, and it ended up resulting in a single Pokeball capture for the Meltan. And thankfully, the synchronized ability for my Abra worked. So I got my Adamant Meltan. I got at least one of them. So I was really, really excited about that. I did end up getting a second Meltan, or a third Meltan to spawn on my second day of streaming. So I'll put that clip here for you. You got... What just happened? Meltan! We got a Meltan! Please. Okay. We're going with a quick ball to start it off. I think it's still dark, so we can use Dusk Balls. Kidcraft is doing his squats in front of me. He's got my good luck charm. He's waving it and squatting in front of me. And look at him squat. His legs are going to be just absolutely ginormous by the end of this battle. Let's just say that. Look at him squat. The panda squatting. We got a paralyzed Meltan, probably synced, but maybe not, because, you know, I've gotten kind of lucky, but not super lucky today. This is my third Meltan. The first one killed itself. As you can see, I used the same setup. I used my Synchro Abra along with a Butterfree and a Haxorus. It did take quite a few more Pokeballs to capture it, and you can also see that Kidcraft was there squatting his life away to give me some extra luck. but unfortunately it didn't pay off. I got a relaxed nature, so it didn't synchronize with my aggro, unfortunately, but I did end up getting a third Meltan. This was the third and final Meltan that I captured from the 32,000 ores that I smelted. As you can see, they're all here. This is the adamant one, so I kind of put it off to the side. So after those 30,000, 35,000 ores, I've only ended up getting 3 Meltans. I don't know who's, like, if there's anybody else farming them. You know, obviously there was 5 opportunities to get them, so roughly 1 in 6,000. So I was a little bit better, a little bit luckier than the odds would suggest. However, you know, if you can't capture it, if you have really bad luck with capturing them, or they just suffocate in a wall somewhere around you, you could get kind of unlucky. I realized after I smelted all the ores, I can't actually evolve them because I need to be holding them while smelting ores, and I need to smelt 400. So I've already started to collect ores again. For that process, I'm going to make another video on metal, which is the evolved form of Meltan. But I did just want to make this video real quick for everybody so they could get a really quick condensed version of the 2 live streams that I had these past 2 weeks. So if you found this interesting, please consider subscribing to my channel. I will be posting the metal video in probably about 2 weeks. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.